Whoa, welcome back to Monster Train. In today's video, it is a pretty comfortable 2:30 a.m. Yeah, how you doing? How's it going? My day today has been fine. I'm mostly, my friends are all back from vacation. I was mostly alone for the last week. Like, normally I talk to my friends on Discord for a little bit every day, but they were all out on vacation for Thanksgiving, and they were all away from their computers. So, like, I'm not bad off. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. I'm not sad that they weren't around or anything like that. It's fine. But when my friends aren't around, what I do is I pick a competitive game and I just grind it nonstop. And I was doing that with TFT. And now that they're back, I stop playing TFT nonstop and I go play a few games with my friends instead. And it's probably a little bit better for my mental, but also, you know, but it's nice. I did not stream today. Also, I was going to record Darkest Dungeon. I mean, I did record Darkest Dungeon, so let me tell you about that a little bit. I played. I started a run of Darkest Dungeon 2. It's been a while since I last played that game, and I didn't set up my party comp very well. I'll put up the video, but it's gonna be a single part run, because when I got to the first inn, I went, eee. So I talk about it at the end of the video as well. I just kind of cut the recording and I was like, oof. And then I went back and I was like, I'm going to actually upload this. So I'll have that video up and then I'll do an actual run of Darkest Dungeon 2 on the current patch before, or sometime this week, hopefully. I'm going to try and start it tonight. But that's what I did instead of streaming. That took me like an hour and a half of recording for that run. And now here I am. I know it's like there's a little time missing in there. I feel like I did something else. I don't know what else I did. Or Penumbra today. You know your boy likes a little Penumbra. That's me, I'm your boy. Yeah, you know. What am I gonna ask you for a question today? I have a banger question today, I feel. Maybe not banger question, I don't know. I think I have a good one today though. So, a few of my friends are, one of my friends that I'm going to be speaking of in this, I met him playing World of Warcraft. Another one of my friends, I met him like he was a friend of a friend. We started playing League of Legends together, right? And what's the common thread between these two guys? They don't know each other, they're not related for this question, but they both only really play like competitive multiplayer games and grind those. And I wanted to ask, how do you feel about multiplayer games? Because it was kind of a foreign concept to me and has been a foreign concept to me, but both of them, so one of my friends, the one I met through League of Legends, he tried to play Mass Effect, like Mass Effect 2, I think it was, and he just can't, he couldn't do it. He he basically said to me, "What's the point? Like, why I'm not playing against other players? I don't get it. I'm not feeling it. I'm not having fun." And they just kind of closed the game, and we went back to playing multiplayer games. And my other friend, who I'm talking about, who played I met him through World of Warcraft. He said to me that he's playing Doom, and he picked up Doom and Doom Eternal on the Steam sale. And this is the first time he's played a single player game in like 3 or 4 years, I think. I don't know if he gave me an actual number, but it's been like a really long time. And it seems like such a foreign concept to me because I play a lot of competitive games, and I have throughout my life, but every now and then I just want to sit down and play a single player game. It seems strange to me. So, how do you feel? Do you resonate with this opinion, or do you have a good mix? Do you only play single player games? I know there are people who are the other side of the coin, don't like to play multiplayer games. How do you feel about this? Let me know. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let's play. We're Umbra, Wurmkin, Double Barrel Daedalus, Rage Fell, Sap Seraph, Pack Morsels, Echo Snare, Cave In. To be fair, it's like single player story games, so I want to add in a little, like, intros bleeding into the start of the run. But like, one of my friend who couldn't play Mass Effect, he played some Slay the Spire. But like, single player story games, I think, are what he struggles with. Hey, Light's Gift. That's cool. Light's Gift or Infused Mallet. Do I want a beautiful plate of spaghetti, or do I want to go out back to the compost bin and dig in? It's a tough choice. I think I'm gonna go with the plate of spaghetti over the compost bin. Although it's close, right? The orange peel's kind of tasty. And we can play Architect. Architect gives more space for the Wurmkin big boys. Hello, it's me. I'm gonna play Keeper of Echoes again. Hey, hi, hello, how you doing? If they show me Keeper of Echoes on this run, I'm going to play Keeper of Echoes. There's a Wurmkin banner here next to the Steel Shop. I'm going to want to see Keeper of Echoes multi-strike, so I'm going to take the money so I can roll the shop. There's your logic. 10 shards for money here, not a big deal. Armor 10 sounds good. This strategy doesn't need Gorge. I can slap myself down on top floor pretty easily. And yeah, we're living life. Living large, baby. I should have a train steward in front here instead of behind like this. This is fine. Echo Snare is going to do a lot of work here. Remember, these enemies get dazed, so it's not that bad. Like, the damage doesn't matter. I just have to make sure they all die. Which, in hindsight, I should not have put any damage on the front clergyman. 1-2 coming up. Any damage I save is damage saved, right? Like, 1 here versus 1 here doesn't matter. Shade Splitter gets me a kill. Okay. The only enemy that really matters is main clergyman, who's 3 times 2. That's the only guy that you have to force to die. I position this poorly, and I'm going to take some damage for this. How much damage? I'm gonna take a little bit. I could have positioned this better and not taken it. I'm gonna take 4. I think I could have taken 2 here if I had played this out a little differently. I don't think you ever take 0, but I think I could have taken less. And that's my bad. Sometimes it be like that, though. Also, should have done 1 more, because that reap was just wasted. But I put it on big man, so... We win, right? Yeah, no problem. Not my cleanest fight, but it's only a difference of 2 damage. Hopefully that doesn't matter on this run. Prismal Dust is a good card, and it's purple. We're going to want to click purple. I expect purple to be the idea here. I'm actually going to take Bounding Echoes over Echo Infusion. If I see Keeper of Echoes, which I do, I'm all in on Keeper of Echoes here. And yeah, I can play 3. I can play 3 Keeper of Echoes on the floor with Penumbra, easily, with Architect. And it naturally progresses, right? So I can play 2 now, and then 3 after Fell. Keeper of Echoes, yep. And I'll do the Self-Infuse, probably not right away, but good to have. I think you do plus 25, so that they don't... 20 health isn't that big of a deal, because you're gonna get 3/3 every purple card played. I think I could look for double multi-strike, or maybe Battlestone, right? I've done the... Yeah, I don't think it's plus 25. I think it's multi-strike or Battlestone. Ooh, Echo Stone's pretty good. Multi-strike's good. I'm down for Echo Stone here. Helps him with his weird slow scaling. There's a duplicate right here, so I could do Self-Infuse, duplicate, spike to 50 pack shards. But then we can focus up entirely on removal and making the whole deck as purple as possible. I think that's the idea. Okay. And then after Fell, somewhere, +4 doesn't matter here because I'm going to be playing top 4. After Fell somewhere, I grab the last duplicate, which it'll show me. I need to take energy so that the keepers aren't so messy here, right? It's messy because I'm going to have to skip my second turn. A lot of the time, anyway. Actually, rather play keeper first. I'm gonna have to skip my second turn, so that's not great. And we really want to see Bog Slime, don't we? Really just want to see a Bog Slime on this run. And then... yeah, like just Bog Slime. I'm trying to think of any other relics I would want to play here. I think it is just Bog Slime, though. Do like that. Fine. Is there any others? I don't think there's any others. I really think it's Bog Slime. I guess Dun Echo wouldn't be bad. But there's not a whole lot of relics I can think of on this run that would change the course of the run all that much. From this position, given a reasonable purple card, I click it. And that's it. That's the whole run. Infuse, duplicate, click, like, Prismal Dust, reasonable purple card, I click. Echo Snare, reasonable purple card, I click. You can make a case for Echo Transfer here. I think I'd rather all in on any purples. There was never a unit I was going to want here, by the way. I was never going to click this unit draft. I took it because the bonus attack didn't make a difference, and that was 10 free gold, more or less. I'm going to do the duplicate, or no, I'm going to do the self-infuse. I'm going to check the temple. So I'm going to do the pact. No, I'm going to check, I'm going to not check the temple, sorry, check the cavern. So you go pact, into cavern. Ember Stasis, I don't feel that compelled to take Coldstone. Sorry I bumped the desk. I have been trying to stop, but, you know, I move around a lot. I'm a very fidgety person. You would think I wouldn't be, but I am. I've been messing around with the Coldstones. I think that I have enough cards that need to be removed. Well, not really. I'm gonna skip. You can make a case for weathered Coldstones, though. I don't think it's the worst idea in the world. But you want to check that there so that if there's a possibility of an overflow on your keeper, you can get it before the dupe. Bog Deep Cocoon? Not today, buddy. No, never today. I thought about it a little bit. It could be cool because there's potentially space on the floor. If I wanted to play, like, I'd be a crowded floor. It'd be Architect, Keeper, Keeper, Cocoon. And then you take one space. Yeah, you could do that. I think that wouldn't be great. The order here is Keeper first, Bounding Echoes, Penumbra. And I'm gonna sand with Penumbra like I have been. Yeah, I think that's your order. And I'm taking energy here for sure. We're not going to care that much about the quality of card on the deck. We're just going to care about purple. I just need purple, and that's it. So we're going to go to magic shops. We're going to -1 everything we can. Yeah, that's the whole run. I don't care about what the card is. I don't care about what I'm drawing. I'm not drawing into anything specific. I'm just drawing cards that are purple. That is the position right now. And that's fine. With the +3 per echo effect that we have. Wow, what a draw. With the +3 per echo effect we have, it's actually pretty easy as well to hit the damage numbers that I need. A lot of times I feel like Keeper has fallen a little shy, but he's looking pretty good here. He's not looking too shabby. I started the recording, right? Yeah. You know, back to paranoia time as well. Just double check. I started the recording. Yeah. I did it. I already had one recording session not go how I wanted it to, so I'm just making sure we don't have another. Just double and triple checking it. All is well. This is Kinstone, I think. Umbra Stone's 2 energy, and it's Consume. I don't think the Trample's that useful. Kinstone makes more sense. Shroud Mitosis you could click on. Why would you click on it? Well, you would click on Shroud Mitosis to maybe get a... You know what? I could have taken it. Because if you get Nexus Spike, you can then triple your own Keeper, which could be fun. But I don't think I'm going to do that. As is often the case, we're going to take energy with the Keeper of Echoes. Pardon me. I clicked this, but it didn't click, so I just got scrolling. And now I'll scroll through slowly. 75 if I want to take it. 85. I'm down to take this money. I think we're very strong. This entire run, the story of this run is Light's Gift is letting me play way more aggressively than I should be allowed to. Like, absurdly so. Holdover -1 Kinstone. I actually feel like Holdover -1 Fracture is my best card here. I know that seems like maybe it's a little ridiculous, but I just need a purple card. This is a purple card, and it does something. Holdover Eternal Kinstone doesn't do anything, it's just add an echo. Can't be removed, does not matter there. Roll for a -1. Down for just -1 every fracture I can. And then I took the money. Thought I had more money. Come down here and remove a train steward. Going Architect 2 into Architect 3. And I'm just making sure. I have a duplicate at Seraph. You have to have a duplicate at Seraph. So if I click on this relic, yeah, maybe I should have saved money to look at the trinket shop, but it's okay. Maybe we get a money trial here and then maybe I have enough. It's a Heaven's Seal. This is risky, but I think we have the numbers. I think I have the numbers for this. It's a little risky to take Heaven's Seal with party boys. If I'm wrong and a 70 walks up, I could just die. But yeah, like, that's the nightmare. That's the nightmare. But I just have to look. So I need both keepers behind Penumbra, and I need to make sure I pick off a little bit of the armor. Although Penumbra will get his attack up enough to not worry about the tanks. It should be fine. Need both keepers behind. And you go Bounding Echoes, Fracture, Pack Morsels. Yeah, it's fine. This was very greedy of me. I'm playing extremely greedily in this run. I'm playing very, very greedily. If the next Clip Defender is not infused, this is a W without question. 60, 36, 36. Yeah, so I just take the purple. Just checking if I wanted to reap anything. I do not. I don't think I need to. I'm becoming the Keeper of Echoes guy, but I keep getting great runs for Keeper of Echoes, and he's really satisfying. Like, look at this. Tell me this isn't good. Look at all those stats. I've realized I've been playing a little bit of Super Auto Pets. It's kind of the new hotness, I feel like. I've been playing a little bit of it. What I've realized about myself and what that game has made me realize about myself is all I really want out of games like this is number go up. You know what I enjoy in Super Auto Pets? You know what I try to do in that game? I try to make the numbers go up. My favorite way to play that game is to pick a unit and try to stat cap it. Because it's cool. Number go up. And this unit, Keeper of Echoes, is quintessential number go up. I click purple card, I inspire, number go up. Oh, I shouldn't feed a bunch of curses to this guy. Yeah, don't play into that. I want number go up. Look at those numbers, they're so big. What's not to love? Architect Penumbra is really good for this too. Serrated Mandibles is good. Excavation Eruption. This borders on not reasonable. I think that card's not reasonable. I think it's too expensive. Revenge of the Damned is reasonable. It's hard to find a run where I don't want Ancient Resonance, but I don't need it here. Revenge of the Damned is just a free perp. 150, so I can't afford it, but I should still go right for the Vortex. Remove one train steward and then go look. There's no Bog Slime, so I'm not inconsolable yet. Never gonna play Cave-In my life. No universe where I'm gonna play Cave-In. Strengthstone, Bone Shine. Yeah, this is a Strengthstone. A little +10 doesn't hurt nobody. I don't mind a little +10 Keeper of Echo action. Relic. Golden Vault is the highest win percent pickup here. Like 100%. The highest chance of winning this run is click Golden Vault, so I'm gonna do it. And then just play it through, right? You don't spend any money. I spend no more money and I stockpile enough money to never die. It's sick. It's really good. This fight, I will need to be a little cautious. This is Sycophants. I need to be worried about the next turn. And we have an easy solution to it if I pull one Echo Snare. One, I'm asking for one, count it, one Echo Snare game. I can also use Fracture Fracture plus Serrated Mandible should help pick some off. I just have to kill some of this wave and then everything's okay. We're placing, and we're thinking about it too, I did think about it. We're placing the Keepers behind for the waves after the scary wave with the Clipped Guardian, which is now officially diffused. I can go back to spamming purples on my top floor. Just gotta look ahead and make sure. With Reap, I have to plan a little bit ahead. Also gotta watch out for that Clip Defender. 140. I'm just gonna spam purples, I think. You know what? Let me come down here and just make sure it's safe. It's gotta be right to be safe here. I pushed 32 damage to that enemy on this turn. It feels like it's a worthy trade. Yeah, it just invalidates that wave almost entirely. Look at how much you get off of this. You get 6? That's crazy. That's really good. Now, all I need to figure out is how am I gonna make the morsels purple? How am I gonna make purple morsels? My favorite Jimi Hendrix song, where he talks about purple morsels. What is it? I don't know that song very well. Purple Haze? Is it? It's Purple Haze fallen from the sky? Something like that? Also, is that Jimi Hendrix? I don't know. I'm not a big Jimi Hendrix fan. I don't dislike him or anything. I respect what he's done for the genre. But like, it's just not for me. That genre is not my genre. That's fine. Should look it up. I'm like, the more I think about it, I'm 95% on it being Purple Haze. Purple Rain is Prince. Excavation Eruption, still not reasonable. Return Soul, extremely reasonable. I've never heard a Prince song. I tried to listen to one, and I couldn't find, like, you couldn't watch it on YouTube because of, like, content ID or some shit. It wasn't released, and so I've never listened. This is a tough choice because the duplicate, I guess I go right and I duplicate purple card actually. It's not that hard of a choice when I think about it a little more. I'm removing the packed morsels because they're not purple. I'm gonna go look at the caverns. You can take health. On average, 5 health is now worth less than 25 gold. Hard and tall. It's just more health. It's fine. I'm not taking hard and tall, I have no eggs. Bog Deep Cocoon though, it could have been. Remember to take 15. Actually, you don't need to take 15. I have an even 100 right now when I duplicate Keeper again. So, what do I duplicate here? I'm pretty sure it's Return Soul. I would duplicate Bounding Echoes, but the whole deck is already purple, so I think it's Return Soul. Did they fix it where you could put Remove Consume on a card and then Return Soul wouldn't consume it? I don't want anything. I think Diligent Seraph I heard worked like that, but they took it out. It was like he worked like that in the beta or something. I'm not sure. I feel like I heard about it working like that at some point, but oh, maybe it did. The Return Soul gets pretty weird. It's not a normal card. It gets pretty funky. I'm gonna bring back Revenge of the Damned. It's a huge infusion of echoes to just drop that. And Echo Snare goes wherever. Doesn't really matter. We're scaling at a great rate, like we're scaling extremely well. And it's not Chase Seraph, because Chase Seraph could actually offer a bit of resistance to this run. Because Chase Seraph cancels the light skip value, but not a worry here. I'm telling you, man, Penumbra really quickly has become my favorite champion. I love playing Penumbra. That was Echo Snare. My brain told me with 100% certainty that purple Echo Snare I played was Return Soul. I looked at it, I looked at that card, it was 0 energy, it was purple, and I didn't look too closely at the art. I said that was that was Return Soul. I was very confused because I went for Kinstone, Return Soul, Kinstone there. That play was not possible. In fact, it was not on offer. 300 damage, we got 24 Reap. Fracture just, my starter card just did 102 damage to Fel. That's a lot. That's a lot of damage to do to Fel. Do Return Soul Fracture. Would love to duplicate Return Soul like 4 more times in this run. We're out of control in terms of power, I feel, and it only gets stronger from here. This game is this run is a layup from Monster Train, and I respect it. It's a layup, but it's a layup that I think is fun. Now, why don't I think Apex Imp is fun? Great follow-up question. You guys are really on top of these questions today. Good job. I think you're really killing it with these questions. No, I don't like Return Soul that much, or sorry, I don't like Keeper that much because, or no, I don't like Apex Imp that much. There you go, got there, third try. I don't like Apex Imp that much because the number gets too big, if that makes sense. Like, it's not exciting because the number is too big. Also, I've done it a lot of times, and I've done Keeper of Echoes a lot recently as well, so. Maybe I'm just a hypocrite. Anyway, fuck you, Apex Imp, and I hate you. Give me plus draw. This deck is surprisingly low on cards. I thought I drafted more, but the last few picks haven't been playable. I'm gonna go left. It's the least tempting path. Actually, I guess Steel Shop is the least tempting, because I'm gonna buy -1 here. I'm just not gonna reroll. Cavern me. It's just so bad. Like, I'm sorry, Major Refraction, it's just so bad. It's interesting because in the DLC, I feel like they could have pushed a lot of flat numbers in this game. I would rather that card, or that upgrade, give me, like, well, I honestly feel like it needs to give like plus 100. I know that's a lot, but for 2 size? You're asking a lot of me to give you 2 size. Spiked 5 doesn't actually scare me here. It is, Spike's a little frightening, to be honest, but I feel strong. I guess the curses are gonna slow me down quite a bit though. Do I ever play bottom floor here? I think I actually play bottom floor here. When you think about it, because it lets me play fractures onto the enemies that cause trouble. I'm going to take a lot of damage, but we do scale reasonably well. So I'm happy with this, I feel. The overall damage output is lower than normal, because like this isn't a high damage fight. And we can get lifesteal morsels, although these lifesteal morsels are gonna kill themselves, so I don't actually do anything. Bring back Shade Splitter. I should have played this lifesteal morsel. Hey, never mind, because the lifesteal morsel wouldn't kill Collector, but we got Magma Morsel to kill Collector. I think it's fine. Oh yeah, and we get Revenge of the Damned value here. 16, that's 8 spikes. Oof. I don't like that. That's a big number. We get three on both of these keepers though every time I play a spell, so I think we should keep up. Bounding Echoes ended up being a lot worse than I expected it to be. And that one lifesteal morsel. Wait, how did he get the lifesteal morsel? Oh, I guess I scaled enough that I wiped the floor and he didn't attack. That was really good too. The lifesteal morsel actually helped a lot. You gonna give me another one? Nah. We can still chump a lot of damage, and this is the last wave, so. Hey, lifesteal morsel. Oh no, I think I gave him enough health to live. I think I got him to 7 HP. Either way. Lifesteal morsel MVP. Got out lifesteal morsel. Yeah, good fight. I think it would have been fine if I played top floor, but I might have eaten some curses, and that would have hurt my funds. Grovel is not a reasonable card. Like I was talking about earlier, we want to click purple cards within reason. These Umbra cards all suck. Force Contamination also kinda sucks, though. This card's not very good. I know, it's melee weakness 3, but we don't have that much trouble keeping up, and it's about to get even better. I'm gonna click on Ancient Resonance. Too good of a card to pass up. This stuff is all predetermined. What I'm doing now is forced, and I'm going to do it so I don't get, like, led astray here. Double stack -1 plus 10. Bog slime. Love this relic. Snap click bog slime. Instantly take that shit. I'm gonna go ahead and just stay at 1,000 gold. That's, what is that? That's 4 times 10. That's 40 hits on my pyre before I start taking pyre damage. I know it's more fun to spend money, but like, come on. 40 hits on pyre before I take damage. I think it might matter too. A lot of times when a few times, not a lot of times, but there have been a few times where I've gone, yeah, I'm gonna do this because it seems better, and then I duplicate the right keeper, by the way. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That makes sense. For a second, I clicked on this and I thought I clicked on the draw pile, and I went, huh? There's too many keepers. It's okay. I'm fine. There's not too many keepers. Do not worry. And yeah, this is Sapseraph. Normally a fight that offers you a great question of how do I survive Sapseraph's damage, but you and I both know. But yeah, Bog Slime. I almost didn't take Bog Slime. I almost thought to myself, hey, I don't think Bog Slime does enough. It does enough. Oh my god, this turn. Alright, if you're not watching, I want you to watch this turn. Here comes a very big numbers turn. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah. That's lovely. That's absolutely lovely right there. What is it? It's 4? Yeah, it's +4/+4 every time I play a spell now on Keeper of Echoes. Pretty good. Pretty, oh my god. I love this run. This is the Keeper run of my dreams. I lay in bed at night dreaming about Monster Train. I dream of this run right here. This is what I dream of. In case you were ever wondering what I dream of late at night, this run of Monster Train. Mirror Revenge of the Damned here. Oh yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Oh. I could watch this forever. This is my favorite run of Monster Train. Maybe not ever. I'm sure I remember really liking a Thorned Hollow run pre-DLC. I should do Bounding Echoes. I missed a few echoes there. The game's starting to slow down a little bit. I don't know if you've seen. But every time I try to play Keeper of Echoes, this is the exact idea or style of run I want to try and have, and I never get it. So it's very nice to see it come to fruition on this one. I'm gonna use Penumbra as my indicator of how... Actually, no, Penumbra is a bad indicator. I can use the front Keeper. 189. What's his base health? I don't know because it's on the card here. I think it's like 35 or something, though. Sure. I'm gonna make the numbers big. And like, this is big numbers, and I don't know how I could describe it, because I feel like a lot of times big number in this game is diminished by the fact that I've made like stat cap units, right? This is a big number, but think about that time I made Shardtail Queen with 10,000 armor, right? And then it feels less exciting then. But for some reason, making these guys have 210 health feels good. I don't know, I guess because whenever you stat cap units, it's like stat cap armor or stat cap on rage. And so, this is different. I've never made 999,999 units, right? I guess it's 4 nines. Like, I've never made their health and attack that high. I don't think I have. Maybe I have. I'm like, no, there's no way. That's not something that you forget happened. Because you can't do duplication stuff, right? I guess it's because you can't do duplication stuff on health and attack. That's what it is. You could, so the way that you could do a stat cap if you wanted to is adaptive mutation plus a rage, right? If you wanted to get to 999,999 on your stats, you could do it through adaptive mutation rage. I think that's the only way I can think of that it would work as well. Is through Adaptive Mutation plus Rage. Right? Because how else could you do it? So you'd have to have Last Stand. Oh, this isn't great. Nothing you can do about that draw. Sometimes it's like this. Bring back Shade Splitter, please. Hang on, I gotta go to serious mode now and survive this. Losing one of the keepers to a bad draw is not how I want to go out. But we'll see. I'm going to have to lose a lot of scaling here. Sadly. I think 2 keepers is still enough. Their health bars are gonna look lower than they actually are. Maybe I should open with the Shade Splitters and try to get a morsel through a Penumbra when I can. Like, that was an option there. I should have done it. Even if an enemy gets through, it's not that big a deal. Are you guys low? Nah, not really. Bit of Ancient Resonance mid-4, but mid-4 is going to be the 4 that's an actual problem. Hey, the Keeper came back pretty quickly. Okay, I didn't have to wait that long, so we'll be alright. Go for the Shade Splitter. Try to get the Rubble Morsel through. That damage shield block. More than I thought it would, actually. And then Shade Splitter again. This morsel actually lives. And I'm gonna give up 50 gold here. Oh wait, I'm gonna give him more? Right? No, I give up 50 gold. Oh, more because the Spike's enemy lived. That's fair. I actually have enough damage to kill chains. That's surprising. I did not think I had enough damage to kill chains. Okay, I picked Golden Vault almost entirely to kill chains. What did I give up? I gave up 125 there? I gave up 125. Shade Splitter so I can revenge it as well. Now we're in the clear. Redrawing Keeper early was nice. That was very helpful of the game to give me that quickly. It's funny because these health bars, like the health image is much lower than it was at the start, even though their health is higher than it was at the start. It's just by the nature of how the health is displayed to you, right? I mean, you can see why that would be like this. Health bars are displayed as a percentage of remaining health, and we're not increasing, or we're not healing, we're just increasing our max HP. And so it's just infinitely scaling up. These spell shields have eaten all of my Ancient Resonances. Don't like to see it. There wasn't anything in there. What a shame. Good run though. Banger run. Very fun. Very, very fun. Architect Penumbra, extremely cool with Wurmkin. As soon as I saw it, I went, oh yeah, that's gonna be cool, I bet. Penumbra, you're making it to retirement, boss. I'm not letting you die like this, buddy. Into Return Soul. You Return Soul the Return Soul to Return Soul the Return Soul. Then you Return Soul the Kinstone to give yourself your maximum number of echoes. There it is. And we save our boy Penumbra. Beautiful run. Really simple run too, right? This is one of those runs where in Monster Train, if you struggle at winning with this game, the best piece of advice I could give you, I guess, is to try and figure out your game plan early. And ultimately, this piece of advice is going to come down to just hit. But if you can leave the first order, like if you can be at the end of Daedalus with a fully upgraded unit, you can just spend the rest of the run making the deck conform to your unit. And that's what really matters. Like once I left that Keeper of Echoes with multi-strike plus 3 per echo, which is good. It maybe not perfect, right? Double multi-strike would be better. But you just take the okay outcome there. You take the multi-strike plus 1 minor upgrade so you can get to work on forming the rest of the deck instead of having to get sidetracked with other stuff like, oh, I have to go to the steel shop here because I want to look for another multi-strike. There you go, there's a little advice for you from your boy. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.